In this video we are going to talk about the evolution of Tesla. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Contrary to popular opinion, Nikola Tesla did not become a billionaire overnight. Two Silicon Valley engineers, Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning, created the company in 2003 with the goal of demonstrating to the public that electric vehicles can be better, faster, and more exciting to drive than gasoline automobiles. The company has now grown to employ more than 100 people. Eberhard Tarpenning, then an engineer at Wise Technology, introduced Tarpenning to each other in 1990, and the two became friends. Tarpenning founded the company in 1991. There were many things that the two of them had in common, including a desire for developing businesses. The two of them quickly formed enterprises like Nuvo Media, which produced the Rocket ebook in 1998. After hearing Elon Musk speak at a Mars Society event at Stanford University in 2001, Eberhard and Tarpenning were inspired to meet him. Musk already had a successful startup portfolio at the time of the interview. In 1998, Musk, Peter Thiel, and Max Levchin co-founded the online payment system PayPal, which they later sold to eBay in 2002 for a total of $1.5 billion. Musk made an impressive $165 million in stock profits from the transaction. Soon after, Musk founded SpaceX, a corporation that specializes in the design, manufacturing, and launch of sophisticated rockets and spacecraft. Tesla was founded in 2003 with the purpose of developing an electric vehicle that was powerful, elegant, and produced zero emissions. Tesla was the first company to do it. Other co-founders were J.B. Straubel, who served as the firm's chief technology officer, CTO, until 2019, and Ian Wright, who joined Tesla in 2004 and later departed the company. Wright went on to develop the electric vehicle powertrain company Wrightspeed, which he still owns today. When the company was founded in 2004, the co-founders went through the early rounds of investment with venture capital firms. Musk was the driving force behind the original round of fundraising and was quickly elevated to the position of chairman of the board of directors. Friends and family members, as well as a slew of venture capital firms, including Valor Equity Partners, contributed to the company's success. During the company's early years, Eberhard was in charge of the business, while Musk was in charge of the car's design and Straubel was in charge of the vehicle's mechanics. As a result, they developed the Tesla Roadster, a prototype based on the Lotus Elise, which was the first of its kind. The Tesla differs from the Lotus Elise in terms of motorization, as well as Musk's personal preference that the bodywork is made of carbon fiber rather than fiberglass, as was the case with the Lotus. Musk spent $40 million in the company's third round of financing in May 2006, joining a group of other investors interested in the company's ambitions. The goal was to demonstrate that the electric vehicle could compete with the greatest sports car brands on the market, and that the revenue raised from the sale of the first car would be used to produce cheaper vehicles in the future. The Roadster, which was the company's first electric vehicle, was introduced in 2006. It had been up until this point that the company had been wholly reliant on venture capital funding in order to exist, and this was the first time they suggested a product that could actually generate a profit. One of the most distinguishing characteristics of the Roadster was its practicality. It could be used as a regular car for anyone interested in a more environmentally sustainable model, one that pushed more towards the usage of clean energy rather than fossil fuels. The battery utilized in Roadster automobiles was rechargeable, and it would allow users to drive long distances at fast speeds without the need to stop and recharge the batteries. The Roadster first went into production in 2008. However, things were not going well at Tesla, and the fortunes of the company's founders were beginning to sour. In 2007, the company's board of directors requested that Eberhard resigns from his position. He was transferred to another role. However, he departed the organization in January 2008 due to personal reasons. Tarpenning followed suit in the same month as the previous two. Eberhard would eventually file a lawsuit against Musk for his role in the leadership transition. In 2010, following an initial public offering, IPO, that was a rousing success, Tesla joined the stock market in the United States. The initial public offering raised $226 million, which would be invested in Tesla. It was around this time period that the business also commenced production at its California Tesla factory to meet increasing demand. In 2012, the company discontinued production of the Roadster and focused on developing its newest vehicle, the Model S, which was positioned as a premium sedan. The Model S would set a number of sales records during its lifetime. Tesla began working on a project in 2014, the Autopilot, which is supposed to allow vehicles to travel without the need for a human driver. Tesla began production of the Model X in 2015, a premium SUV that was also completely electric, and it hit the road in 2016. It was in 2016 that Tesla began to widen its emphasis when the business acquired SolarCity, a company that is interested in solar energy. As a result, Tesla officially entered the clean energy and battery markets, and the company began producing products specifically for these markets. This also provided Tesla with a built-in edge over many of its competitors, as it was now able to manufacture a significant portion of its own equipment. Tesla Motors officially changed its name to Tesla in 2017, reflecting the fact that the company's focus had shifted away from solely electric cars and to other technologies. It also modified the look of its logo. Model 3 sedans were introduced in 2017, but the production of these vehicles was plagued by severe production difficulties and delays. After months of speculation about where it will be built, Tesla has revealed the location of its huge gigafactory in China, which is one of the world's largest. Tesla has been involved in China for many years and has donated a large amount of money to charitable organizations in the nation. The development of more gigafactories is currently underway in Germany and the United States of America. The Tesla Cybertruck is a light commercial electric vehicle from the American manufacturer Tesla Motors that was introduced in November last year. It has 4 doors and seats 6 people. 3 models were revealed, each with a driving range of 250 to 500 miles, 400 to 800 kilometers, and accelerations from 0 to 60 miles per hour ranging between 2.9 and 6.5 seconds. The vehicles will be available in 3 different colors. With the Cybertruck, Tesla hopes to give a long-term alternative to the 6,500 pickup trucks that are sold every day like hotcakes in the United States. The Cybertruck is currently in development. The Tesla Cyberquad is an electric 4-wheeled off-road vehicle developed by Tesla Incorporated and displayed at the Tesla Cybertruck presentation held at the Tesla Design Studio in Hawthorne, California, in November 2015. At the conclusion of the presentation, Elon Musk said one more thing, at which point the ATV was shown being loaded onto the back of the Cybertruck, which was then driven away. The automaker intends to become a major manufacturer of battery cells this year, which would be a first for the company in this regard. The electric vehicle manufacturer Tesla has been interested in battery cells for a long time, but the company has never manufactured them until it began production at its 4,680 pilot plant in Fremont last year. Gigafactory Texas and Gigafactory Berlin are expected to begin mass production of the 4,680 battery cells this year, with both facilities expected to be operational at the same time. The most significant accomplishments this year will be the delivery of more than 1 million, most likely closer to 1.5 million, Model 3 and Model Y vehicles, as well as the establishment of supply chains to support even greater levels of electric vehicle production. Having said that, Tesla is also expected to make significant progress on other programs, such as full self-driving. This year's most important product, the Tesla Semi, is also expected to become increasingly popular, but we don't expect Tesla to be able to make it in considerable volume until 2023 when its own battery cell production begins to scale up. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.